San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the UTSA Roadrunners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Lanning before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Roadrunners headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Bear. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Snapped it in the shotgun. Still looking to his right. He's going to run it. Tough, determined run. Gets it down to the 12.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, 4th down.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Snapped it, and he has to have it. It's complete. Not going to get there, and the decision to go for it on 4th down does not work. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Takes the handoff. It's Bear. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Looking left. Hauls it in. Oh, he's got some space. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28. The Ducks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Out wide right, it's Bear.
And that's a really good job by this offense. I like it, man. Go 5 wide. You can tell right away you got a running back out wide. The corner stays out there so you know it's zone coverage. He sits down like a wide receiver. Really nice job working the outside part of the field. Quarterback, running back on the same page for the nice completion.
Caught behind the line. It's Bear. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Wants to keep it in the air. Rush right in his face. Hauls it in.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're all over him. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Calls his own number. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Number 16.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
7, UTSA, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Drops back on 1st down. Rushes on. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to pass. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first. That's caught. It's Duke. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Short pass. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Pulls it on the option. There he goes. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Roadrunners have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Finds a tight end. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
Oregon 7, UTSA 3.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Quick give. It's Bear. Knocked down immediately.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Second down, gonna throw it. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Touchdown, Roadrunners! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point was good. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gets the back moving. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just gets rid of that one.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snaps on fourth down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. It's picked off, and that's number 10. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set the...
Makes the catch, and he's free. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA taking over, and the offense heads out to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Right side, it's Duke. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And that's That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Finds his man. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. It's a fumble on the play. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He's loose down the left side. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that one obviously not how you draw it up. It didn't start off great. Bad ball security. Ball ends up on the floor. But how about Johnny on the spot being there to not just scoop it up, but then shows you the wheels and takes it all the way to the house. An explosive play touchdown. You may never see one like that again.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Long way to go on second down. The run inside. It's Duke. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
The Ducks signal for their first timeout. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down.
Well, just a really nice job there on that third down.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snaps it, and he has to have it. He's going for a big play downfield. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to...
Caught! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Bear. Rolls right. Tried to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
Well, you obviously want to get your receivers the football down here in the red zone, but it's tough to throw it to them because the windows are so small. So I like the idea, handing it off to that guy and seeing if he can do something with his speed.
If this offense can't capitalize on this field position, they are going to be kicking them. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Ducks!
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tells the run, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Bear. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? First play of this drive. Out wide right, it's Duke. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right.
Intercepted for the 11th time. And they'll close in on him after a good return on...